What's good, Gazbe Debonair?
What up, what up, what up, y'all? What up?
How you living?
Living good, man. Living great. Just taking all these blessings. Not blessings, because those are sacrifices. Just taking all the great fortune and, and taking it day by day.
I got a few questions. Wanted to know how long you been rapping for?
Alright, so that's a little tricky. Hang up front. Alright, so rapping is in recording records, like recorded records and having records recorded, 11 years. Rapping could be 13 or 14. I'm gonna tell you it's 13 though, because I wouldn't count the 14th. That's a technicality. I was saying bullshit bars. Like I would remix other people's bars. Like I remember when Young Jeezy Go Crazy came out, I would spit his shit, but I'd remix it, like put a whole different flow to it, spit a little something, and then I'll be like, nah, my shit trash. Let me just leave it to the pros and shit. You know what I mean? And just leave it like that. And yeah, it's about on the rap and shit. Yeah.
That sound good. So, I wanted to ask you, like, what's your favorite part about creating music? I know you got something.
I love that question because my only answer is every part, every part, every part. From the groundwork to right now, to from even knowing the producer, if not me, if I make a beat, which is rare for me to make a beat. So we're gonna talk about producer. The producer make a beat even when they make the stem. Even when I hear the first stem, I'm like, you feel me? Or even look, alright, from the stem they make the beats. So when it's given to me, to if I'm even in the studio to hear it along as the process is going. To my mind in the process of the lines, the flow, the punchline, you know what I mean? The scheme of it all, the theme, how I'm gonna really write it, how it's gonna look on my paper. As I'm writing on the paper, how it looks on my paper, like, feel me? Then the anxiety of like, yo, I can't wait to get into this booth and spit that shit. To being in the booth, the headphones on, spitting that shit. I mean, to hear the playback. To doing that ad-libs and doubles, to just wilding out. You feel me? And dancing between, bunning my spliffs in between and shit. To bunning my spliff, listening to my shit. You know what I mean? Get amped up, get mixed up, get mastered down. You feel me? Like just the whole process, and then just putting it out, then seeing the aftermath of it. It's like y'all love everything about it. I love everything about it. It's like the only thing I either love. It's definitely the only thing I really do. Like genuinely, like this shit can't break from me. I've tried breaking away from it, and I can't. I can't. I love it. Every single thing about music. My favorite part of making is every single thing. To the idea being to it being non-existent, to the idea existing, to the idea being created, to the idea being formatted, put together, to it being finalized, to it being out there, to it existing. You feel me? To its immortality. Like I love every single thing about music, every second, every minute, every aspect of it. Like, and I'm only learning more and more every day, so it's like pulling me. It's a drug. It's a drug. To me, making music is like more addictive than getting a new tat. It's clearly probably why I ain't getting a new tat in a while. Yeah, I love everything about music.
So, that sounds good, you know. You have a full understanding of what music is about, the different ways you could attack it, and what you could get from it, and utilize it to the best of your ability. But I also want to know, because I know it's going to happen, you're talking future speaking, but it's going to be reality. When that 100 stack on another 100, and it just keeps stacking, like, how you going to use that? Like, what it's for? What's the purpose?
Better in life. Not only miles, but better in life. Long story short. Yeah.
That's real. You know, people want to be flashy. You know, ain't wrong with getting a little Givenchy belt. You know, a True Religion jacket that nobody have that you might drop like 5, 6 on. But at the end of the day, you feel me? You gotta know what's the best use of that money, and it's to better yourself and the people around you, and eventually the people that you don't know that's in need. And even though I'm the cameraman, I do my thing too, and that's like my purpose in life, to pick people off the ground. You know, so I respect that.
What's love? You already know. That's how it is, you know. That's really the Brooklyn way, no lie.
How your love life looking like? You know, I gotta get down with the gossip. You already know.
Ain't no gossip, man. Ain't no gossip. Ain't no gossip. Ain't no gossip. Ain't no gossip.
So we gonna skip that.
Ain't no love life. Ain't no love life. I'm too focused on this music to really do this love life shit. Every second I put into effort of focusing on some love or some shit is gonna pull me away from creating these music. I said these music. This music. You know, writing and getting my shit forward.
It's all good. So
I mean, you're not gonna find too much love that's really gonna actually support and actually like embrace what they stepping into, just like you would embrace what you stepping into, you know.
So we just keep the love in the family, I guess, and the friends. The love that matters.
Keep the love to the music. Everyone else, they gotta understand that love is a different type of love than it is for music. Music is some shit that was like, it's almost like God. You love God.
Definitely
you see
do.
God?
Nah.
No, but you feel God's existence somehow, some way, like miracles and all that, right?
Yes.
That's how music is for me. That's my love. It's unconditional, it's undying, it's a belief, it's like a whole faith, it's like a religion for me. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna live and die doing this music. Like, that's all to be honest with you, that's all I'm even good at, aside from doing other dumb shit. If not, like, getting into this business shit.
I know, because we talking about music, but at the end of the day, you feel me?
I joke.
We got years from now where it's gonna be like, music is gonna be still the focus, but I know you want to venture off to other things. So what that might be?
Well, right now I'm building my name to a brand.
How you doing that?
This music's under my name.
I got what you're saying.
Music's under my name. I could search myself out and find myself. There was years ago where I didn't even believe I could find myself or see myself, even, you know what I mean? Even find myself valuable to be seen on Google. Like, all right, let's search his name. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shit, I'm there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And see my music even up there. Like, I worked hard to do it, but at the same time, I ain't work hard to do it. Meaning, like, when you love something so much, it doesn't feel as much. Like, you put in so much effort or something. It's like, just something that you would probably complain about or something. It's like, huh? You know what I mean? Like, I don't got a clue of what to complain or anything of that negativity type shit on it. Like, it's just pure love. It's almost like time. Like, I lose track of time a lot. I'm on some back cave shit when I do music. And then, you know, when I'm finished doing my music, I be popping back out in the world, listening to other people's music. You know what I mean? Vibing out, enjoy myself. Because I know my music. I hear my music. I made it, you know. That's why I zoned out for it, to make that shit happen. I had to zone out so I could keep my focus. But then when I'm done, yo, what's up with the world? What's up with these all hot ass artists? What up? Let me hear they fire, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's just how I go with it. And I know I'm drifting off the topic, but it's a tangent that relates, so fuck it.
Well, that's true.
What was the question again? You know what I mean?
About venturing off to other things.
Oh yeah, so
besides music.
Besides music, I mean, I used to do a little acting, and I'm still doing acting and getting into acting and shit. done a couple things. Uh, it's not like I really know when they'll be out, but I've done a couple things. What else? Besides that, I'm just being an entrepreneur. Like, we black, man. You understand? Not a lot of us that's even black even got our own hand to eat off our hands soulfully. You feel me? Meaning like, we don't gotta go to nobody to get our bread. I'm talking about go to no white man to get our bread. You know what I'm saying? No offense to the white man. You know what I mean? But yeah, we need our shit. We need our own shit. And that's what I'd love to see. I love seeing all my fellow brothers and sisters happy, making their money, being happy, successful, you know what I mean? So yeah, besides that entrepreneurial shit, I'm just saying shit and not cursing to deflect, like just to get long story short out the way, that's how I roll. But yeah, I just want to build a brand. There's a lot of things I want to venture out into, but ultimately I just want to be the Superman of media, you feel me? I'm not saying I want to be famous to the point where I'm on everything type shit. Nah, I want to take over everything. Fuck all that. I want to take over everything. I want to be a part of everything. I want a piece of everything. Everything that y'all own, I want a piece of. I want to enjoy with y'all. You feel me? I'm lying. I want my own shit. I love my own shit. I love my own shit. But what I'm saying is I want to take over and be my own shit in the same place as y'all is. But me. You know what I mean? My own shit. Just like Jay-Z, just like Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
They built their own shit. Jay-Z made his shit fully off of music. Drake did his shit off of music and the back behind the scenes, meaning his business of the beats. But they both did the same type shit. You know what I'm saying? Not with the beat shit. Just venturing off into other businesses to make their billions. You can't be a billionaire with just one type of vibe. You gotta at least have 6, 7 type vibes going for you to even be a billionaire, to even have that type of bread, to be a millionaire. I'm trying to venture. And it's all in the media and creativity, and I write scripts and all that, so I do a lot. I just don't like to talk about all of it because I guess the way I talk sound like I'm bragging.
Yeah.
But that's just my voice and my tone. You know, that's just it. And you know, I'm answering the question humbly and as honestly as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's really all I can do. You ain't gonna try and see me front, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I got a stack like that. Nah. I can say that just like everyone else can.
Exactly, right.
But let me just be real.
And that's what matters.
Listeners ain't come to listen to our shit to it'll be fake. But I hope a lot of my other listeners do realize, like I'm a songwriter. Like, a couple have asked me, do I think of anybody or is anything ever dedicated to somebody when I write? Hell no. Like, I literally don't think of nobody ever in my mind while I'm writing. The song is pure and genuine to itself and to each his own per song. So, I mean, I don't think of nobody. And if I said some shit that was like, oh, haters, da-da-da, that's just saying a statement like haters or something, or analogy or some shit, or idea of the analogy. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So people will get in their bag, I guess. But I guess that's like mistranslated throughout every artist in the world because all artists are misunderstood. You can't really ever understand artists. Nah, me as an artist also learned that. Like, damn, so long time ago. So yeah.
That make a lot of sense. I wanted to know, what did the journey bring to you? Like, what did you get from it?
I got a lot of knowledge that I needed. By that, I mean, there's so much more to learn about the music business, so much more to learn about music. And there's so much more experience to gain, so much more knowledge to gain, so much more tricks to pick up and play. Like, it's never ending, you know? So far from this journey, I got a lot, and I'm grateful for it. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. I'm waiting, and I'm chasing, and I'm going for it, and I'm watching. You know what I mean? Cause I gotta learn. Can't do better if I don't know better. Sometimes they're not gonna be willing to teach you. You just gotta pick up or read off vibes. And, you know what I mean? Pick up other skills like that. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about like on how to actually like when it comes to this mixing and being behind the scenes or actually producing and shit. Just point blank period. Only because, you know, I got people, we fellow artists, they fuck with me, I fuck with them, and they do good music, I do good music. They, you know, they pushing, I'm pushing. You feel me? And just like them, it's hard to get, you know, I'm not gonna say people in your corner, but whatever you were saying that has to do with the shits, I know I had to do with that. And it was getting to that point I was trying to say. I'm a little fried right now, so that's a dead end question. What was you asking for real?
I was asking what you getting from the journey that you're on right now.
From the journey, I'm getting love, I'm getting people, I'm getting more better experience from this music. I'm just getting better. That's what I'm getting from this journey. I'm getting better, and I'm pushing harder. Well, I always push hard, but back then, I mean, I'm an ambivert. Like I'm an extrovert and an introvert. So I you know what I mean. And I was growing up on not being in front of cameras often, or don't put yourself out there too much, you know.
What you want to leave us with?
Another good question. So,
You don't got nothing to enlighten the people with that they might use? That's in the same situation as you know, trying to be on top. So it's like a question, but it's still like, you know, just something that's on your mind that's about that. Like,
pertaining to what though? You be like people
like
people like
advice.
me, so if it's people like me, you mean black, you mean artists?
Artists. That's basically upcoming. Like, what advice would you give them?
Honestly, keep doing what they're doing. They know what they're doing better than me. I'm focused on the music so much, I don't know how to work on that social media tip like that. And I'm a one-man band, so as I'm picking up, I'm just scheming more. That's pretty much it. I've been so in the back cave so much. I don't even be on that social media tip. I've been on the media now, obviously, but yeah, like I don't focus too much on that. And people that do know me know, like, it's either hard to get reaching me or like more social media wise, like it's hard to get reaching. Even on my phone, because that should be silent all day. What? What I'm saying is keep doing what y'all doing, because y'all know what y'all doing more than I do. Y'all got the hands on to the social media. Y'all already doing what's already popping. I'm not doing that. No, I'm doing that, but I'm not doing that. Like the mainstream, what is trending and shit, I don't normally bounce into that. Like, I let y'all do that. I got too much time, at the same time not too much time getting my craft perfected. Like it's perfected as people been told me, but at the same time there's people that told me it's not perfected. To each his own.
Definitely hear that, but
to me, I'm definitely working on my craft like we never left.
Yeah. So another question that I have is basically what you think about how society treated you.
How society treated me?
Yeah, you in particular. Like where you grew up at. Because I know it plays some way in something. Just your character, your music, it could be both. I know it's something.
I mean, society could be to blame, but there's many things that could be traits, just like there's many things that reflect the traits. So things about talk. So you could say it got from this, but then it came from this, then it came from, but then it really derived from this, which really pinned from this, and then ding, 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 and shit like that. So what's how society treated me? If I was to answer and be the judge as I reflected on my life right now, you asked me on the spot, so I could answer you on the spot with the most specificity for this whole thing. Alright, boom. Society has been fucked up. Society has been cool. Society has been nosy as fuck. Society is minding their business. Society has worked hard for me not to prosper. Society has worked hard Society has worked hard with its obstacles for me. I can say that. Besides that, society's also been foul at times. You know what I mean? But society is it changes. Society changes. Because society wasn't moving the way it was 5 years ago. Society wasn't moving the way it was 10 years ago. It wasn't moving the same way it was 20 years ago. They don't even think the same way. The common sense is lack so much right now. It's crazy. But society's played its role. I'm not gonna say it probably played a role. I could tell you right now, I talk a lot about society, or the cause and effects of society, or what's going on in society, or how it functions at times. There's a lot of things. Society is really, society's fucked up, man. But when you talk about society, there's like two sides to society. Because, well, really it's three sides. There's the innocent side, you know what I mean? And this is for everybody. There's the innocent side. There's a civilian side. There's a criminal side to everybody. Don't front. You don't know why I say criminal? Because everything that's labeled as a law, there's a lot of things that's labeled as laws that's nonsense. Dog, you mean to tell me I get arrested if I give you my Metro card to swipe yourself? Didn't I pay for my Metro card?
Yeah,
so I got
exactly.
every right to use my Metro card how I please.
When you use it.
Why am I getting handcuffed and being sent to a cell? Because I'm giving my boy a swipe. That's crazy. That's not a crime. But then they call you a criminal. You see what I'm saying? So if they want to label shit like that, right? Cool. So in the criminal side, there's a lot of people in society that do anything. As long as they know they won't get caught. They won't, they can get away with shit. There's a lot that know or been through that type of shit or seen it and just don't want to be around it or just don't condone it. I mean, and there's those that condone it, and there's the just instigators. Those are like the worst, because they'll make everything fall apart like that, And to the civilian side, everyone plays a civilian, everyone is a civilian. Duh, you're a walking person, you're a pedestrian, you're a human, of course you're a civilian. Even if you're seen as a criminal in other eyes or as like some innocent, like non-bar humbug person, you feel me? You're still a civilian. So, at the end of the day, civilians varies. You can never, it's unpredictable. Could be helpful, could dub your shit, you know what I mean? Ignore you, like W. Like really W too. Like emphasis on W. Like. Man, it's not funny, but man. And then there's an innocent side. Ironically, in the same light as innocence, they see shit, they be like, nah, that's sad, that's fucked up. They wish that wouldn't happen to nobody, but then, you know, there comes the hypocrisy, you know, if it was done to them, they would probably do the same shit, and that whole thing where they'd be like, oh, that's fucked up. It don't apply to them at that moment type shit. And that's on what? That's like for criminal type shit. So that's not even relevant to the innocence. What I'm saying is, part of the innocence. There's always nice people. You know what I'm saying? But in society, being nice or being respectful is being weak or pussy. Or he's fooled or she's fooled. Like, you can manipulate the person. I've grown up seeing time and time again that you cannot take kindness for weakness. So just because someone's nice, that's just because they're nice. That's just part of their character. Everybody has an ugly character. So I don't put shit past nobody. You know what I mean? So in that sense, when I'm saying that, that's just lingo for me saying, I show respect to everyone because it's like that golden rule. I learned about that golden rule. And I always think about to myself like, I could do this to someone. You always could, should, would. Everybody's capable of doing something. So why do it? Feel me? And that's the mindset of the innocence too. That's why that plays out hard. It's that third. So everybody is nice, trust me. It's just, you know, society plays a whole role with it. It's everything that's about you gets manipulated. Because the criminal side, how are you a criminal for doing shit like giving your bro a metro to get swiped? You feel me? How are you how are you a criminal? How are you a criminal for wanting to get your money back? Someplace. And now you gotta wait. What that mean? How you a criminal for parking somewhere too low? You know, shit like that. You get picked up, you're arrested for many small things. And ironically, right now, what I'm saying doesn't even relate to the general topic because that relates to us as black people. So I'm gonna just put that moment aside and get back to the general. But society definitely plays a role in a lot of people's lives because that's what we live in, it's part of our environment. So a lot of us do get into things, you know, society does play a definite role, but especially it's because you don't learn, you don't know yet, you know, you don't know. You don't know. When you know, sometimes, or majority of the times, you either change or you continue what you're doing, but more carefully. So if you change what you're doing, you're moving different, all of a sudden you're moving different. How is it moving different? They ain't moving different, you just learned, so you just did better, that's what it is. So it seems like a bad thing too. You can't learn. You can't learn, like being smart or trying to learn, be educated is like a criminal thing out here. Like you get bullied, you get picked on, you get harassed, you get mobbed. It's crazy. Like I'm not for that bullying shit, so you know what I mean? That's just saying on how society works. It feels like a bully. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it, metaphorically. Just saying, all this is metaphorical, okay? But yeah, think about it.